morning, everyone. Morning, Cody.
Morning.
Starting the day at Texas Motorplex, which last night was the last night of racing here. We're gonna go ahead and get in the Jeep because it's a little windy.
Very windy.
Yeah. All right, so last night, Texas Motorplex, we turned in our last time slip for the week. So we have completed drag racing for Rocky Mountain Race Week, or MEGAWEEK. We have our last route, which takes us back to Tulsa Raceway Park. How many miles is that?
319 miles.
319 more to reach the finish line. Once you get to Tulsa to break the beams, you have officially completed MEGAWEEK.
Yep.
So we're gonna get this route started from the Texas Motorplex, and we'll see you guys at Tulsa. All right, checkpoint number 1, O'Reilly's Auto Parts. And look at this piece of junk car over here. Look at this turd. I heard they left like 3 hours before us and we still caught up just cruising, real slow. Strange.
What's that leaking out the motor?
It wasn't me, that was somebody else.
Sure,
Yes.
sure, buddy. Whatever you say.
It was wet before we got here.
All right, on to the second checkpoint. All right, leaving the first checkpoint at O'Reilly's. Next checkpoint, Detail Extreme in Henrietta, Oklahoma. Well, I completely missed getting a video at the second checkpoint, but here we are arriving back at Tulsa Raceway Park to quote-unquote cross the beams and finish MEGAWEEK. Well, Cody, we made it back.
Made it.
We made it back. Back to Tulsa. Oh, and you officially broke the beams.
Yep.
So we have completed Rocky Mountain Race Week / MEGAWEEK.
What did we come up with? 8th place?
8th, I think. I think it was 8th place. Which, whatever. We had fun though.
Yeah.
This was a lot of fun. I think the Jeep's gonna be moving down a class.
Yeah, most definitely.
I think we're bumping it down a class over winter.
Jeep needs some TLC
Yeah,
this winter.
yeah, it does. So everybody's pulling in right now, finishing race week, and then we're gonna do the awards and bands and food and everything in just a little bit.
This is a deal that started 10 years ago from this moron right here, who was like, hey, we're going to go ahead and throw one of these in our backyard. And I, for one, am so happy that he did it. Real quick, let's give it up for Matt Ross and Alex.
Cody, what's happening?
We lost communication.
We lost comm.
Yeah, we lost.
Why are the wipers on?
That is a sign to say, hey, pull over, something's wrong.
Why is your dash off?
I don't know, man.
What's happening? Oh, okay. Never mind, we're all good, guys. All right, we're back at the hotel now. We didn't film a lot of the awards ceremony. All that is live streamed on Bang Shift Videos YouTube channel if you guys want to go watch the entire award ceremony and see who all won every class. And as far as completing, what did we get? So we've got our I Survived MEGAWEEK 25. What is this, metal? That's nice.
Something.
And we have our certified streetcar sticker for completing the week. Anybody that completes a race week gets the certified streetcar sticker. All right, so Cody, where did we end up in the 13-0 class in Group A?
8th place. with
8th
an
place.
Average of 13.18.
13.18. How you feel about that?
Tired of being in the 13.0 class.
Yeah, the 13-0 has been fun for the last 3 years.
Yep.
We've had fun. The Jeep has had its issues the first 2 years being transfer case.
Yep.
We fixed that, and now we're starting to lose power. We're losing communication. We're losing, I don't know, the launch somehow. There's a handful of things to fix on the Jeep, but I'll tell you what, after we get finished fixing the Jeep, we got a handful of parts at home already sitting there waiting.
Yep.
We have a plan, and we are gonna bump down a class or two.
Yeah. That's
So
the goal.
hopefully over winter time, we can get this thing reworked, revamped, and bring it back bigger and better.
Yeah, we gotta get all the bugs worked out of the communication stuff. That's really killing it.
Yeah, I mean, you guys saw it in the video a minute ago. We lost the dash, the wipers kicked. That stuff happens all the time, and
It does.
Yeah.
And it's very annoying.
Yeah.
Because it's something that me and you can't find.
Yeah.
You know, we don't have the technology of the computer to hook up and say, okay, what communication is here, what communication is losing. It's, you know, that's something we're gonna have to take to a dealer, and I hate going through a dealer.
Same.
But with something with this much technology in it, and we've never had something with this many computers, this many sensors and wiring, and nobody knows it better than the dealer, you know. But
And I hate that.
yeah,
I ripped all the computers out of my car. There were like 3 or 4 of them. They're all gone now. Every single one of them. All right, so what's the plan for the Jeep? What do we want to do? I know it's a plan. It's not done, but what do we want to do? Quick rundown.
I know, like, the next step is gonna be cam and full bolt-on.
Yep.
So intake manifold, intake, long tube headers, full exhaust. It's gonna have everything you can bolt onto it.
Yep.
Plus a cam.
Yep.
The cam that we have at the house is an NA or a nitrous cam.
Yep.
So our goal is to put a nitrous plate on it.
Yep.
And either run 100, 150 shot or something of that nature. We're gonna put nitrous on it. We're gonna do it the right way. We're gonna have the controller. We're gonna have all the safeties in place. And with having nitrous, like right now, we have no tuning capabilities.
Right, we can't
It
turn anything
is
up or
what
down.
it is.
Yep.
All we can do is add weight or take out weight. So with having a nitrous and a nitrous controller, we will have just, you know, we can't tune a car like Edgar, you know, all that. But with having that nitrous, we can have Edgar give us a baseline tune and something to work off of, and we can make small adjustments ourselves.
Yeah,
That's
just to the
something
nitrous.
we can control, and with having the controllers and all the sensors, it's going to be safe.
Yeah.
So we're you know, we're
Yeah,
not
if you're gonna
out
do it,
here
do
to
it right.
blow it up. You
Yeah.
know, we're not just trying to power. You know, it's going to be done the right way.
Yeah.
But and with all the supporting mods behind it, it should be fine.
Yep. So how do you feel about finishing this race week? This is, is this 22? Yeah.
22.
So road week in 22, 13.0 class in 23, 13.0 class in 24, 13.0 class in 25. So next year, different class.
Different class.
No idea what yet, but different class.
Yeah, not exactly sure where we're gonna be at.
Yeah. Yep.
But I know we're done with 13.0. It's time to step up a little bit.
Yeah, time to make some changes.
Yeah.
All right, so that is it for the race week. Tomorrow, they're having a shootout with everyone. So you have the top 16 or 32, the next 16 or 32, and then the rest of the racers get up there for the shootout, okay? So this is kind of a dial your own time, run it. And I think what we're gonna do, since the Jeep is slowly losing power, losing 60-foot capability, we're dialing a higher time. We're also gonna add in our reaction time to that, just because when that light turns green, we're going off of Cody's 60-foot times throughout the entire week. Might knock a little bit off of it because he's more focused on it. And we're just gonna dial a 14.0. The Jeep has been getting slower and slower. We think it's probably gonna be a little slower tomorrow. It's getting a worse and worse misfire. And we've lost the ability to really consistently launch the Jeep. So he is gonna preload it tomorrow, which we know give us the worst 60-foot times and the worst time slips. We're just hitting a 14.0. We think maybe it'll run 14.5 and Cody's gonna hit a 0.5 reaction time. We've been through all our slips for the week, and we feel like that's gonna give us the best chance. We're probably gonna go out in the first round, whether it's breaking out or the next car being better at dialing it in or whatever. That's okay. When it comes to shootouts like this, 50% of the entries are out in the first round. We're totally okay with going out in the first round. It is what it is. We're just out there having fun, doing the last day of race week, the way you should do race week and participate. Race anybody you can race, have as much fun as you can have, hang out, chill, and that's it. I mean, that's what we're doing tomorrow. Is we're gonna go out there, have a good time, and finish off the week. So I think that's gonna end the video here. We will see you guys bright and early in the morning.
See you back.
Peace.